All right, guys. 3 years. I fucking did it. It is amazing. I never thought I would get this far. Never thought I'd be where I'm at with all the ups and downs and never thinking you get better. And like, it's amazing. But here I am, 3 years off of benzos. Wow. It's been a crazy ride, but I'll get right into it. I'm feeling a lot better, especially compared to where I was last time. Um, I started eating a lot cleaner, um, cutting out like gluten and dairy, and eating more like lower carb, and eating more veggies. And I went through a really bad spell, like in the end. I don't know if it was a wave or whatever, but I started getting really bad, or if it was like something I took. Like a lot of symptoms came back, and I've heard of like the surge before healing, and it was like just as bad as acute. Like I had to take a week off of work. Everything got really, really bad. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess, towards the end. I know people that are similar to length as me that I talk to occasionally that have had issues being this far out. So um, I can kind of now, like, when my mind starts to clear up a little bit, I can kind of see what was like my benzo symptoms and what is just like normal like health stuff or like whatever. Because like when you have like normal health stuff like stomach aches or like something whatever, you don't like freak out and like loop in your head that you're like dying, or like you get out of your mind crazy and all this weird stuff that only comes from like benzo use. But I was having a lot of that, and it was like freaking me out because I didn't really know what was going on. But now that my mind is like clear and a lot of the fear has eased up, and a lot of those benzo symptoms that were like keeping me in this frantic loop of anxiety and like freaking out, now that that's cleared away, I can kind of like really see what's going on with myself. And I just have like some stomach stuff that I'm working on with my doctor. It's like not really a big deal, but I kept thinking the stomach stuff was like causing me to feel this horrible mental stuff. But no, it was just that like my mental stuff was like amplifying everything and making it seem like it was worse than it really was. So if you have like a pre-existing health condition, or if you think you have other stuff real going on, like it's likely, like I'm one to always say that like for sure you should follow up with a doctor on anything, but you can still have benzo stuff too, and it'll just make all that seem a lot worse, or like that it's like really affecting you or killing you. But in reality, like once the benzo stuff clears up, it won't, it doesn't seem like as big of a deal now. So I'm doing a lot better. Like I feel happier, my mind's clearing up. I'm getting more energy. Um, that fear stuff is gone. Like I've started sleeping all night again, whereas I wasn't before. So I mean, I still got overgrowth bacteria stuff in my stomach, and I have high histamine levels. Is what my doctor said. So he has me taking like some stuff to lower my histamine levels, which can cause whatever anxiety and pain and stuff. But it's amazing. Like I mean, my 3 years is in a few days, but I'm gonna be busy the next few days. I got a party thing tomorrow, and I'm going to the pumpkin patch on Saturday, so hang out with the kids and family and all that. Which is something I couldn't do even just a few weeks ago. Like I was freaking out, thinking I was dying. Like I was trying to get my life insurance to be active because like afraid I was gonna die, and like I stopped eating. Like I don't know if you can tell, but I've lost like even more weight than I was already pretty skinny, but I'm like down to like 125 now, 130. I was like 155, 160 when all this started. It's kind of gone up and down, but I just haven't felt like eating. Some of it is like my stomach stuff, like my stomach hurts, I have gastritis or whatever, but some of it was like the bezel stuff freaking me out to where I didn't want to eat because I felt like it was killing me. But it is hard to like eat a lot too when you're eating clean, because like you can, if I'm only doing like veggies and like meats and stuff like that, like it's hard to get a lot of calories. But sorry, I just had a lot to go over, so I'm kind of running through it. It just, I don't know, it feels good like you're trapped in that dark mindset for so long, and like when it starts to lift up, it's scary at first because you're like, reality like seems overwhelming in a way, like it's almost too much. like your skin feels sensitive, your mind feels sensitive, and like even like looking around, like things would freak me out, and like the wind blowing on my skin, like it was, I don't know, it was horrible. Like everything was oversensitive in my body, and it was kind of like my body was like waking up from this drugged sleep or something it was in, where I was just kind of foggy for all these years. Um, and it kind of went in and out of that over the past few months, where I was thinking like I almost feel like better, but I feel worse at the same time, because it was like my mind was clearing up, but I was too anxious, and I was too awake, or like in reality, like too conscious. But now I kind of have that happy medium where I'm focused enough to where I can work, but I'm more in my surroundings, and I'm not worried about like the universe and the world, and like how I'm insignificant, or like how I don't mean anything, like the human existence, like all that existential crisis stuff I had, like a lot of that eased up. So that's really, really good, because that was like one of my main symptoms. Yeah, it feels really good. I'm hoping like that was it, like that was the big healing wave before the end. Like I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy, like I'm not gonna go like start eating cheeseburgers and like start drinking or anything. Like I'm probably never gonna drink again for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna keep watching my diet and working on my gut and healing my gut. I think the gut plays a big part in like anxiety and depression, and like how we feel mentally. There's actually, I think, a lot of studies on that actually. So rebuilding your gut, whatever it is, whether you need probiotics or um, clean diet, cutting stuff out, stuff like that. So work with your doctor, whatever. There's some studies that show certain strains of bacteria can help rebuild GABA receptors, I believe it was, or it helps build GABA. I think it was like L-rhamnose or something like that. I read things here and there, but I don't retain like as much. I'm not like super smart guy, so I have to reread stuff. But I can't believe it. I mean, 3 years, guys. It's insane. There's been a lot of comments on my videos like I'm full of shit, I'm making it up, I read the symptoms and I'm just acting them out. Like, whatever, dude. Like, I know what I went through. It was horrible. My life was hell. Like, I thought I was gonna die, and it's all just lifting. So it was definitely something going on in my brain and my body, and it's healing slowly, and it will for everybody else as well. So hope you guys stick in there, tough it out, one day at a time. I know it sounds stupid, but what else can you do? Find a way to distract, talk to somebody about symptoms, whatever, and just know that it's gonna get better. It's your body playing tricks on you. Yeah, feels good. I've been feeling good for probably a week now, since I started kind of eating clean. Yeah, it all just like slowly started lifting and lifting and lifting, and it was just like the layers were peeling away, and now I'm kind of here. So it's nice. I'm getting my desire to do things back again, like being creative again, and things that didn't interest me before kind of coming back. So I think the probiotics are one of the bigger things that help my mental state, especially like depression, because I suffer from like a lot of depression, and whenever I take the probiotics, I notice that it helps my mood a lot. So definitely something going on there with the gut, but let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll check this over again over the next few days. I'll check again periodically, and I'll probably do another video here in like a month or two. I know it's been 2 months since my last one, so yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you. Take care. Stay in touch. Bye.